Here with the Alchemist.
What's up, bro?
Wild night.
Yeah.
Really, really wild night.
Yeah. Shit was crazy.
Ryan Garcia knocks Devin Haney down 3 times. On weights a majority decision. Before the knockdown, I think Dev was up like 5-6 rounds to 1. And then just all went to shit. What's your thoughts?
First and foremost, man, was I fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong like shit. You know who Ryan portrayed Kaiser Soze from a usual suspect. That's what he did. He fucking fooled everybody. But
what was the cripple? What's his name? Start with a V.
Well, it wasn't Vernon, was it?
Nah.
It was something, but yeah, he played the shit out of us. But congrats to Ryan Garcia. Congrats to Derek James. Ryan possibly changed a lot of things for boxing, and it could be both negative and positive for it to be okay to not negotiate the rehydration clause, to come in over, to pay the fine, fight the champion, beat the champion, and don't even take his belt and then skate off. You know what I'm saying? And then he gets paid more, and he's the bigger star. It's crazy.
How could that be positive, though?
It can be positive for fighters to consider, okay, I don't want the belt. I'm not fighting for the belt. You know what I mean? They get more money on that end, I guess.
Okay.
For the fans in the sport, we all know everybody's goal is to be a world champion.
In my mind, right, we had a contracted weight, you missed weight, not by a little, by a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can see that being negative going forward, because then you'll have a bunch of people, like, not everybody's going to go forward with that fight.
Yeah.
I guess they were confident in,
Well, here's the thing. If any of people who I've learned under, people who I trained with, my years of experience, if we step on the scale and that pro is over, nah, you got to lose that shit. You know what I mean? And you got to get a percentage or however way it gets negotiated. So maybe they just overlooked, and maybe some bad deals went south. You know what I'm saying? But I think overall, I don't like how Dev didn't make much adjustments to that hook. Like, he will be in close range, he will be inside, he'll step back, he'll stand tall. Boom, 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 he get hit with dumb shit. When he wasn't first, he get hit with Ryan. Then his right hand was so right here, it was easy for Ryan, being a taller fighter and the longer arms, let's just touch and then turn the shot over. You know what I mean? You gotta catch some shots, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's the problem.
But good performance.
Yo, that's all I heard when he was getting caught with the hook.
Oh my God, bro! you got catch some Jones, bro. But I think Dev is gonna learn from this. He's gonna come back. But this is a good thing for fighters to look at when we say styles make fights. You know what I mean? It was a lot. It was a lot to really talk about. You know what I mean? It's so much to talk about this fight. I don't know.
Some people felt like Harvey Doc did a really bad job on both ends.
I agree with that.
He gave Dev a whole lot of slack with the knockdowns, and that he didn't allow Dev to fight on the inside when Ryan turned his back to him.
Right. No, he definitely did some things. Like, he's a good ref, but he didn't ref good that night. You know what I mean? He, like, if a fighter turns his back while the exchange is happening and he gets hit, then that's on him. You know what I'm saying? So that, and taking the deduction away, but you're not going to take it away from Haney for excessive holding, because there is a difference between holding and clinching. And then you got, he kind of stole the knockout away from Ryan. Once Dev got knocked down the first time, he was wobbling. Then once he got knocked down the second time and he actually struggled to get up, where he was trying to recollect his thoughts and everything and see what just happened, then I think that's when the things changed. And then he stood up, and the first thing that went was his legs. So he wasn't right then. So Ryan jumped on him. But I think that the KO was taken from Ryan because of the ref.
Do you feel like this is a teachable moment for Devin and Bill? being that he's only
of course,
20.
you always learn from everything, whether it's a good experience or it's a bad learning experience. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, us as people, we always learn from bad experiences.
True.
We never learn from good ones. Like, we celebrate the good experiences, but we never learn from it. You know what I mean? We only can try to repeat that same feeling. Once you do something that's a good experience, I'm going to repeat the same motions. But then you become stagnant. You hit a wall. That becomes the bad experience. So then you got to learn from bad experiences. So hopefully he does learn it. I think Ryan now, he can't make 40. He's going to go up to 47 and 54, he said.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I mean, he did. Ryan did basic shit, bro. He beat him like a fucking amateur. Like, he was the amateur that night. In style-wise, I'm saying. Like, he jab, hook, right hand. Right hand, hook, right hand. 1, 2. Jab. Like, Ryan barely went to the body. Ryan didn't stab, right? He beat him with basic fundamentals as if to say, we fought so many times, I already know what you're going to do.
There's always been question marks about Dev's chin.
Yeah.
Did those question marks come true?
I don't know. I mean, he got hit a lot. And the one shot that's weird that I can't really say about his chin is I don't know if it was the first one or the second one where Ryan tapped him with the jab and then turned the hook over and hit him in the ear.
That was the second one.
All right, so what people don't understand is when you get hit in the ear, that's where your equilibrium begins. Like, your equilibrium starts inside the ear. So it's like a washing machine where the water goes like this. Once that gets interrupted, that's how your equilibrium goes off. Mm. So when getting hit in either side of the ear, that's what causes the equilibrium to shuffle. But then once it shuffles and it doesn't get its rhythm back, now it's more likely that it can happen again, again, and again, and again. Mm. But I can't question his chin because he did take a great shot from Linares at a lighter weight, and he did wobbling, but he didn't go down. I just think Ryan was just too big, too strong.
Two-part question. Where does Ryan go from here, and can Devin bounce back?
Devin can definitely bounce back. I don't like how the WBC is allowing him to keep the belt, though. From my understanding and me being in the sport, it's vacant. Now, it could be negotiations.
No, the WBC, in WBC's rules, if a fighter misses weight, the champion remains the champion. No vacant.
Oh, see, I didn't even
everybody,
know that.
It seems like everybody sanctioning bodies, they're
so
different. Their rules are different.
So I guess, all right, so I didn't know that. All right, well, anyway, so it's kind of like, I don't know. So now it's a mental thing for Dev. Like, you're still the champ. Now, he was already being spoken about in negative ways. So now it's like, when he fights champions, like, you got the trolls like Teofimo. You got guys like Rolly. You got guys like that's cooking him on Twitter. Tank. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are going to be like, you got a belt, but you really lost it. You know what I mean? So it's, I don't know. I think he could bounce back. I think Bill, I know that's his son, and I know he loves his son to death, and he's done a great job so far with Dev. But I think it's time to bring in a new set of eyes to help Dev with specific things. I'm not saying take over the corner. I'm not saying be the head. I'm just saying that I think it's time for something to be considered and bring in an actual boxing guy. You know what I mean? And go from there. For Ryan, if Ryan can't make 40, he can't make 40. He go up to 47. I'll tell you what, I would love to see Ryan and Blair. I would like to see that because I think that press conference is going to be crazy. I think WWE stars and everything will come out for that. You know what I mean? I don't even watch wrestling. I wouldn't know who's who. But I think that would be a great fight. I think, I don't know, bro. I just shout out to Ryan. Ain't nothing really else I can talk about.
Way to turn the odds on the casino.
Now, here's a good question for people, though. Nah, I ain't going to even do that because, I ain't going to do that. I'm going to leave it alone. But shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Derek James. Great job. Bill, Dev, you did what you could. Bounce back.